Hey y'all, what's going on? Take number 7. Woo, Jesus. Anywho, y'all know we supposed to be in here talking about the Real Households of Atlanta, and at the very least, talking about the damn Strand. Okay? And I have already done the R&B Divas LA. I don't know which will go up first, however. Okay. We're going to talk about the VMAs, okay? Can we please talk about the VMAs? Now, I think I did talk about that shit last year. I know I did, because this one, that assless bitch was... Okay, we're going to move forward. Okay, for the most part, it was boring as fucking usual. Okay? Because we all know that MTV stopped being about music a long time ago, as well as VH1. But in VH1's favor, never was a great video channel anyway for music or whatever. So their transition has been great. Okay. Well, y'all know they did, and if you're on the Much Love Facebook page, you will see some of the people's pictures in their fashions. Beyonce, of course, the urinal was there, and she did present I do some shit, but she came dressed in an IKEA area rug. I don't know, but we're going to move forward. We're going to move forward. Moving on along. I was more happy to see, you know, her sisters or whatever. On to the next shit. Okay, as for the beginning of the show, can somebody please tell me who that screaming ass baby was with that ponytail? And I believe that might be, is that the sister of the dude that's on the Big Brother house? Y'all leave it below. Correct me on that shit. So she starts screeching and wailing and singing whatever the fuck, and I'm trying to understand, and I feel so bad because shit, I want to make a motherfucking auto-tune song, a song or some shit, because apparently talent is not required from certain folks. Moving on along. But you know, for you pop whores, y'all pop on. I can't get with that. I just really, if I'm going to listen to you and I'm going to be about you, honey, you got to be able to really carry a tune. And maybe this bitch was having a bad day. I don't know, but I'm not here for it, honey. Once you seen one that look like that or dress like that or act like that or whatever, you done fucking seen them all. So, however, whatever. Okay, moving forward. So she's doing her stuff in this, and I'm kind of like, you know, really, that's how it was, y'all, seriously, through the whole shit. And I'm asking the kids now, who the fuck is this? You know, and I'm not bothered at all. And I'm like, okay. And then next thing you know, here comes, I kind of, you know, Nikki getting ready to come on and do her Anaconda. And I'm like, okay, come on, Nikki, honey, let's spice this up, get this bitch off. I done about had it. You know, she's doing her shit and singing her shit, and she has the girls out there, and as she walks through, you got two bitches with their legs up in the air, and I'm like, bravo, bitches. Honey, do your thing. She kind of does her little jig and, you know, booties and this and that and other, and I'm like, well, where the fuck is Drake? Somewhere still sitting in the motherfucking chair he was in when she made the video? I'm just trying to understand. But apparently the queen was not there. He wasn't missed. Okay? It was shade the fact that I do believe it was Common that did the shit and then took the award, but I kind of thought they had like some words or something in the past. I don't know. But y'all, speaking of that, honey, what the fuck went on the night before? With the trying to shoot Chris Brown and Suge Knight and what the fuck? Oh, honey, I can't. Okay, so they sang that song, and y'all, I'm only going to talk about the shit that stood out to me and all of that. And of course, I'm sitting here watching the shit because, one, I've already seen one of the performances that I wanted to see, which was Nikki. You know, see her perform the song. Then I'm waiting through this plethora of shit to get to the end, as if I did not know that Beyonce was going to be the showstopper. She was going to be at the end, this and that and other, which she didn't even want to be there at that motherfucking MTV shit anyway, if they wouldn't have been giving her that Vanguard shit or whatever the fuck, the bitch wouldn't have been there, and I know she wouldn't have. She'd have paid that shit. This ain't no Grammy, honey. This is MTV. I ain't got time for this. You know, but still and yet, she did come and, you know, do her thing. Now, I'm watching the shit. In between there, Usher comes out glowing with this white-ass motherfucking suit on and the gold mic and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm looking at him and I'm like, is he trying to channel Michael Jackson's, you know, ghost? And at one point, I was like, bring the motherfucking hologram on. Bring Mother Glove's hologram, honey. Because I'm sick of looking at Usher. And I'm on Twitter and I'm kind of looking. And for some reason, me and Rox was hurt because she said something to the effect of, why the fuck do they keep trying to make it seem like, you know, we want to see Usher? Who the fuck wants to see Usher? No. And she was actually reading my mind, and I was reading him for dust as this was going on, and I, you know, agreed and all that. Why do they keep trying to push Usher on us? Can somebody tell me? Make it clear for me, because I what the fuck are we doing? And at one point somebody came out and I swear to God, Usher, Usher, why, who wants to see fucking Usher? Bring the hologram back, honey, please, because I'm done. Usher the ship that motherfucking sank. Like, I don't know how many times you can do that shit you doing and mimic Michael and this and that and other and whatever the fuck you trying to do in this whole golden mic and sit your ass down. Ooh, let's move forward. Okay, oh, I think it was Taylor Swift, I don't know, but when she came out, and that one screeching ass girl, I think she came out again, and that was kind of after the first shit. But she was killing it, honey, with the little split up the side. She was the best one. And then Nicki came out and she was having a outfit faux pas. But she was killing it, honey, even with that. She was holding her dress like what? What? You know, she still pulled it off. So I say kudos to Nicki on that. But a homegirl that was in the middle, honey, them legs, she was giving you everything you wanted, baby. And that lipstick gave me my life, okay? Because I'm a lipstick whore. Moving forward, y'all, I don't have no makeup on. I got this damn bun in that just done said, fuck you, bitch. I'm done. But we'll move forward, y'all, my love, so y'all can see me, you know, when I ain't quite all the way together, and when I'm mid together, and when I'm thinking I'm together. Anywho, so we have that, who else? Y'all, for the most part, it was boring to me, because I was kind of like, shit. You know, I'm looking, I'm like, getting ready to play cards on my phone and shit, glancing up, this is me. You know, because I'm waiting on Beyonce to come, and I'm thinking, you know, I absolutely love that black dress that she had on. She killed that shit. She killed it. She just did. You know, she was giving you everything you wanted in it. What else, y'all? It just was so fucking, oh, honeys. They done shaded now. Let me just say this. I knew the motherfucking night was fucked up. Even though her little song was cute or whatever. But when homegirl went, the first chick that won over Beyonce, I was like, okay, but her song, it was kind of cute. And, okay, let another bitch get something. You know, then we went on down the road, and then we got to the motherfucking video of the year or whatever, the big award. You had Beyonce was up for Drunk in Love. You had Pharrell, I believe, for the Happy song, which is everything. What's her name? Izzy, Azelle, whatever. Assless Nation up. And how in the fuck did Miley Cyrus, which is the Assless Nation, how did this bitch pull this shit off? Listen, when motherfucking Wrecking Ball comes through and can bulldoze over Drunk in Love and Happy and all of that, bitch, please. Bitch, please. I want to know who cooked the books on that shit. Are you kidding me? Because even if Drunk in Love wasn't going to get it, Happy damn sure should have get it. And really, in my opinion, you know, I like Drunk in Love, you know, but Happy to me should have won the song. At the very, even if they wasn't going to give it to Happy, they could have gave it to it. What? You give it to this bitch, and then this bitch comes halfway up and she sits down. And then the bitch, to deter you from the fact that she should have never won, better yet, never should have been there, bitch. I don't know if they gonna make an adult Nickelodeon or what, but bitch, I need you over there. I just need you to stop doing what you're doing now with your train wreck, uncomfortably built, misfigured ass. I can't. She sits there, and then to throw us off so we won't all be, you know, because I was fucked up. I was done then. I was just like, where am I at? This motherfucking Twilight Zone. She has a young man who, a man is up there, and I'm assuming that he was homeless and was reading this, and she's got this whole, you know, thing for homeless, this and that and other, which I thought was wonderful. I really did. The whole cause is wonderful. Do I feel like this is some shit that she really openly wanted to do? Hell no. I believe the bitch did it as a gimmick, but with that being motherfucking said, however the help is, you know, however these people are getting help, let them get it. And I pray to God that people flood the site, the Facebook, and this and that and other, and they donate, because it was a beautiful thing to see that man up there and speaking. In our dreams, we've had dreams too, and this and that and other. So that overshadowed the fact that this motherfucking trash bag song won the shit. This garbage bag, better yet, the garbage in the bag, won it. But you know, if that's the case and she is gonna win it, at least it was attached to that. So I really thought that was a wonderful thing. It touched my heart, and it made me think this, in what is supposed to be one of the richest countries in the world, the fact that people are hungry, kids are on the street, all of these things, senior citizens are not able to buy their medicine, and you know, choosing between food and this and that and other, behooves me. And right about now, I could go into a whole motherfucking rant about why the fuck I'm fucking tired of seeing these motherfuckers over there. Because we got shit going on here. There's no way in the world it should be hungry children here. With that being said, let me say this. If human beings would be more compassionate and more loving, there is no way in the world there should be any hungry children, people, or whatever, if people began to help each other. But that at the very least, take care of your motherfucking home. You know, just sad motherfucking note in the midst of that. But I thought that was very touching, even though vomit won. You know, just bitch, damn near vomit for me. Whatever, bitch, you know. But I am so glad that there will be money raised, raising awareness and all of that to the homeless children, just homeless people in general. You know, people in need. You know, so I say kudos for that. But as far as her song being about a song, it was some bullshit. Fuck you, MTV, bitches. Because y'all know that there ain't no way in the motherfucking world. Who the fuck voted for that? Okay. Moving forward, this bitch in her drawers floating on the motherfucking wrecking ball. What? Okay, moving forward. Okay, so we have that shit. They did the Maroon 5 shit, and I'm sitting like, okay. Oh, and what's his name? Wasn't his song up or something saying at one point? Oh, y'all, let me go to this. Where the 5 girls that won it, and they won over the dude Sam, and I'm like, what the fuck? What? And did y'all see the bitch trip? When she got up there, she tripped over somebody, shit, one of the people in the group or whatever. And, y'all, I cannot. I just can't. I can't. And I'm thinking, they won over him? I guess pussy do sell. I guess. You okay, moving forward. I don't know who they were, you know. It's just, I feel sorry for this new generation, this motherfucking music and shit that y'all got to listen to, that y'all call it music. Any bitch can get on auto-tune and say some shit. What the fuck? I'm just saying. Whew, y'all, I'm over it. And if it wouldn't be for the fact, you know, my loves was like, much love, you gonna watch it, please talk about it, yada, 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 I wouldn't even be talking about this shit, because I've said it time and time again. I don't like any of this shit for real. You know what I mean? It's not a whole lot of this shit that I like. But again, I come from an era where you had real R&B singers and people who had voice, who could really sing. You know, not these, like, I'm not from this era when motherfucking Mama D can come up and make her a song. Bitch, if she can make a motherfucking song, let me make one right motherfucking now. But I wouldn't do that bullshit because it ain't a motherfucking game. I think when you trying to entertain and you singing and all that, bitch, you should have some motherfucking abilities. Bitch, your ability shouldn't be a motherfucker in the sound booth pushing up switches and this and that and other, bitch, taking other people's songs and taking sound effects and this and that and other. And don't worry about it, bitch, you coughed on it, we'll make it into a verse. Moving on along. Just moving on the motherfucking along. Okay. Finally, we get to what everybody's waiting for. And in the beginning, I was kind of like, As she starts singing, the first thing I said was, Beyonce, I need you out of the leotards. They have come to a close. They have. You don't have to do that, baby. Honey, you don't. But I know that it's a part of her get down, so okay, I understand that that's part of what she do, but I'm just kind of like, I want the leotard to come to a close, but if it don't, she still be. Okay. So she's kind of singing, you know, she's singing this slow song and shit. And I'm like, see, that's the first bit of shade. And then at one point she was like, welcome to my world, and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like the shade was, bitch, I know you thought I was going to get up here and be, you know, and the whole shit and grand and, you know, I know you thought I was going to do it. But there's a bitch in her that makes me feel like I need to do all of that. No, you won't get a dirty robe this evening. I won't exert myself. But what I will do, since there's been no singing this evening, what I will do other than sing to me is I will sing. And I will let you bitches know that I'm not motherfucking lip syncing. None of that, bitch. I ain't grinding. I ain't doing none of that. Y'all ain't gonna get no, I'm gonna sing just my ability because you whores don't deserve this. But I'm gonna give you this shit just because they had to bribe me with this motherfucking Vanguard award. So I will. I will take time out of my tour and come and sing for you. And show you whores how it's done. But not too much. Not too much, because a bunch of you horses out there is sponges and shit. You bitches will be running around here trying to do me, and you know you can't. Moving forward, that's just the shade I felt. That's what I got out of it in the beginning. So, moving on along, she's singing this shit in different songs, and when it comes on, she got these damn mimes or whatever the fuck they was, and I was kind of like, oh, Lord, what's this? It's some shit, some subliminal shit. You know, I'm looking like, oh, shit, I don't know if I should be looking at this, but I gotta look. Then it goes down, and then she got the legs open and the bitch laying with her head, and I'm like, okay, well, all right. So she sang some more. They get up and do their little shit, and she switches and goes to different songs and this and that and other, and she kind of brings it up a little bit and give them a little, you know, not the full circle, but one of them, you know. It was shade all up and through that welcome to my world and this and that and other. And then she hit them with bow down bitches, and that's when she gave them a little bit of hip and a little bit of ass, but I don't want to do too much, because bitches, I don't know what kind of tour you're on, bitch. But I'm on a sold out tour, bitch. I will just let you know. I can't exert myself any more than this and bow down bitches. This is what you need to do. This is what I'm getting out of the whole performance. I'm just telling you, I'm going through this whole shit in my head. She does that, and then I've been drinking, and I'm like, this is it. This is when she gonna give them every motherfucking thing that they want, and she gives just a little bit, just enough. She gives them a sip, even though she had been drinking the whole shit. Does that one shit with the pole and this, that, and other. I'm like, okay, and she's slowly, gradually giving them a little bit in small increments, but not too much. Yet more shade. Then she does what's this one song, like, I don't know all the names of the songs, y'all know I don't get in. I mean, I appreciate what she does, but excuse me, I don't know every song or whatever. What I do know is, honey, she shut it down, even though she wasn't and jerking and grinding and blah 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 doing, you know, her regular Beyonce and her twirling this and that and other. It just was not needed. And I say to Beyonce, bravo, bitch. You did that. You clowned the fuck out of every performance that was up there before you. Do you understand me? You had them whores rethinking everything they did just when they thought they came out. And you had been nominated a few times and didn't win. And thought you was counted out, bitch. You let them know. I don't give a fuck about being awarded shit on MTV. Nor do I give a fuck about y'all. I'm going to get on here and show y'all exactly why they call me Queen Bee. And that's exactly what the fuck she did. Very gracefully. And then when it was time for her to get her award, and she said thank you, and she was so full, and this and that and another, and Jay-Z brought the baby up, and then the baby said, I think she said, go mommy, I love you mommy, or whatever, and that was everything to me. Jay-Z is sitting there, but he's so not needed. You know what I mean? He's just Beyonce's husband. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just how I see it. That's Beyonce's husband. You know. And he brings the baby up, and she says the love of her life and her thing. You know, and she's just so thankful, and Jay-Z is the one who awards her that. And it was just a great performance. And she gave them just a little bit, and slayed the whole motherfucking shit. Bitch, she didn't really even do too much. Her twirling and swinging. It might have been a quick, but bitch, not too much. You whores don't deserve it. That was just the tease I was getting from the performance. And I was like, yes, bitch. Y'all, I wanted to run and get my motherfucking blonde hair on and start slanging and swinging and this and that and other. And honey, when she did the whole motherfucking drunken love and the bitches and the legs was a drunken love and the leg, I was like, oh, okay, well, okay, she ain't doing it, but these bitches up here. And then as the bitch was over there and she was kind of like, honey, this is what we give up here. We serve pussy up here, honey. Pussy up here. Now, I ain't gonna serve you too much, honey, but I do got these whores in waiting. And she was kind of over here with the hand, and the bitch was doing, and I was like, okay. You know, like, okay, now who's gonna be able to come on after her if there was a performance after her? Who the fuck? Bitch, the only person who could come on after that shit was the bitch with the motherfuckers with the broom sweeping and shit and getting the shit up. I'm just saying. There. That's my motherfucking opinion of the MTV shit, the VMAs. I seen what I wanted to see. I wasn't disappointed. Beyonce did that thing. And we'll say that it was a few people on there that cooked and they looked nice and this and that and other. But y'all, did y'all see Jennifer Lopez? Was she not giving y'all everything in that motherfucking dress? Well, I don't know how much more y'all wanted, but she was giving you everything in that motherfucking dress. With that being said, can somebody clarify this for me? Because I'm trying to understand. Now, when Izzy or whatever the fuck, I was like, damn, this bitch is just serving her body. She's just giving you. And then the nothing ass bitch come out in the same jumpsuit looking like nothing. But y'all, did she have her butt done? Because I was looking, I'm trying to find out, is that her? You know, I don't know. I don't really follow her, nor do, I mean, you know, but did she have some work done or whatever? She was killing it. But I'm just wondering if she has some work done. With that being said, Amber Rose, I believe that's her name, honey. Girl, you killed it, honey. You killed it, you body and face for days. But sometimes you can pull the thirst back. I mean, I think you could have came in something that was form-fitting without the chains and strings and shit and still pulled it off and been just as gorgeous. You know, because she's just got that face and that body and all that where you don't have to do all that. So I was kind of wondering where she was going with that. Who else? I don't know. Who else? I just know J-Lo came out, and before Beyonce, when she came, she was in this smoking ass dress, and then who was that one chick that had this white dress on, honey, that was giving you hips, body, or whatever on the... I don't know, y'all. It'll be on the Much Love page. But for the most part, I felt like Jennifer was killing it, giving her age and all that, honey. She was giving it to them up there on that stage. Beyonce gave it to him in that black motherfucking dress. And then shut the motherfucker down and let them bitches have. I guess she was kind of like, bitches, this is what y'all have to look, try to inspire to be, what I mean? Just try to be at least a fourth of this shit. Because she did that, and it was so subtle and so, honey, effortlessly. And I'm not ready to give y'all this, honey. You're going to get a sprinkle of that, and that's about it. Thank you. I love my baby. There's my husband. With her little laugh that she do. And I'm the fuck up out of here with her deuces. What more did the bitch need to do? She gave me my life. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. Now, some folks may disagree with me, and y'all know I'm not the greatest Beyonce fan, but she got out there and she did that. And you can't take nothing from a motherfucking performer. She is truly a performer. And she did that thing. And I give it to her. She did it very gracefully, from There's a Sprinkle of Pussy to Bow Down Bitches to Welcome to My World to I'm going to give you a small little of her. Not a lot. Just a little bit. So I got my life. I liked it. As far as her performance, I like that and Nicki's performance. And when the three girls was out there and that girl that's screaming again, she was, I think, what is her name? Taylor Swift. I think it's Taylor Swift. I liked her performance. And she was giving you legs for days. For days, honey. I like that. I like Sam. That's who I like. The rest of that bullshit, they could have kept that shit. The fuck? So y'all leave it below. Tell me what y'all thought about the shit. This video shouldn't even been that long, but that's how I feel about it. And I keep telling myself that I want to try to get into a little bit more of the new up-to-date music. But if I did, I would be more a neo-soul like type of person. I got to hear, like Anthony Hamilton and this type of thing. I want to hear some real singing. I don't want to hear that auto-tune shit. And, I want to hear you, really sing. So anywho, y'all, I'm out of here. That's what the fuck I got on the VMAs. Toilet paper, assless bitch. I don't know how you pulled this shit off, bitch. But, again, as I said, one good thing out of it, pushing that hole to the side. How this benefited bringing light to the homeless and this and that and other, and the homeless young people and this and that and other, I thought was wonderful. Xing her ass out of it. Did I just bite my fucking dog? I did. I thought that was great. And am I the only one? And I know I'm not the only one. Me and my boo Mojo that want to see Sam and Adele do a fucking song together. I need that. I really do. So, y'all, I'm up out of here. Much love. Tell me what y'all think. Leave that shit in the panty section. Much